Good evening, friends and neighbors in the city of Albany. Thank you for joining me. I'm on Facebook Live tonight because I want to make an official statement on the shootings in Albany. We know that there is an uptick. We know that Cafe Hollywood was just closed down under a state of emergency order from the current mayor. It's important that we confront these issues and ask difficult questions. And I want to do the same because as a leader in the city of Albany, it is crucial that somebody that you trust speaks on behalf of the people. My name is Alicia Purdy and I'm running for mayor against Kathy Sheehan. The election is just a few short months away in November, and it will be the most significant election in a generation, and a lot of people and politicians will say that, but now more than ever, the election in November in the city of Albany is a matter of life and death, literal life and literal death. We have entered into a state of emergency in our city under the order of Kathy Sheehan, and it is concerning. And I want to share some thoughts with you tonight. And I hope that you can hear my heart. I'm sitting here tonight to speak truth over the crisis that we're in the city of Albany, not only as a leader whose vision is to transform the city of Albany, but also as a mother, a wife, a neighbor, a taxpayer, and a friend. 1 week ago, I came home and made a statement. I had just left a funeral. And I had learned that we had had 2 shootings in the same day. And today, I sit here at the home of a friend to celebrate my son's 21st birthday. And I am grieving as I am celebrating with my family at another mother. And as my city, whose babies will never again celebrate another birthday. As we clap our hands and we blow out our candles with my son, he's a young man with a bright future filled with possibilities, just like the young men and women whose future was filled with possibilities and was cut down too short. My heart is stricken and my thoughts are wandering as I'm celebrating with my family to other families in our city right now who are weeping because of the loss of their beloved sons and who are grappling with how violence and drugs and gang culture has lured their young men away. The real state of emergency in Albany is its failed leadership that has turned our beautiful city into a shantytown shooting gallery of crime and crap. The city is in shambles and we all feel powerless. Residents in Albany feel powerless, and they are. Police feel powerless, and they are. We have a lot of questions. Is it gang culture? Is it drugs and thugs? Is it racism and failed policy or policing? The fact is this: Albany has descended into chaos, and we all live in the shantytown shooting gallery created through Kathy Sheehan's failed leadership and failure at every level. Bail reform certainly has emboldened criminals who run rampant without consequence in the state of New York. But Kathy Sheehan and her failures as a leader in this city have opened the floodgates of lawlessness, and our city has become a pipeline for illegal gun trafficking, for drug trafficking, guns, human trafficking, oh yes, and gang movements, because she has failed to uphold and enforce the laws in our city. She has failed to support active police and crime prevention. She has failed to hold people responsible for their actions and failed to honor and cherish the grandeur of this great city. Shame. As the head goes, so goes the body. I've said it before, and I'll continue to say it. Albany's Common Council is overwhelmed with aggressive and progressive policies that have become an echo chamber to Kathy Sheehan's multiple leadership and management failures. This is the real state of emergency in Albany, New York. Everyone in Albany has skin in this game. Black skin, white skin, Asian skin, brown skin. We all have a vested interest in our transformation, and I get asked all the time, what are we going to do about it, Alicia? Well, here's what I'm doing. I just took step 1. I'm running for mayor in the city of Albany against Kathy Sheehan. Are you with me? Here's the thing. This is not about politics. I have no political agenda. I have no promises to keep to powerful people. I have no personal wealth. This is not about parties. This is Democrat, Socialist, Republican, Progressive, Conservative, Libertarian, no party, independent, vaccination, no vaccination, mask wearing, tenants' rights, landlords' rights, equality, equity, social justice, civil rights, Black Lives Matter, Donald Trump, LGBTQ. We all have a vested interest in the city of Albany. Can we set aside our differences and unite behind the city of Albany? A vote for Alicia Purdy is a vote for the city of Albany. People like you are afraid. People like me are afraid. Afraid of property taxes going up, our businesses suffering, losing your job, your pension, retribution, getting blacklisted, having the city slap you with a code violation, increased fines, denying the plans you have before the city planning board, or shutting your business down as retribution for standing for Albany through Alicia Purdy for mayor? Something is wrong. We are in a state of emergency. If you're afraid of going to the park with your babies, going to the splash pad, taking an evening stroll with your loved one hand in hand, sitting at a bus stop, or just sitting on your stoop and having a barbecue, or picking up a Monster drink at the corner store, if you're afraid of getting shot, that fear is real. We're in a state of emergency, but do not buy the lie and the great deception that violence in Albany cannot be addressed. It can be addressed, and it can be better managed, but not with Kathy as mayor. That much has been proven. Let me give you this. It's widely reported, sometimes with a smirk, that I am a Christian, a fact I am not ashamed of. And there is a scripture in the Bible that says this, and it inspires me to fight for Albany. And it says this: there is no fear in love. So let me ask you this. I have some important questions that I want you to wrestle with. What is it that you love enough in the city of Albany to confront your fear and stand with me as mayor of Albany? To join with me? What is it that you love enough to stop being afraid of change and embrace transformation? Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is operating toward what you want in spite of fear, because you love something bigger than yourself. Do you love Albany enough to push back your fear of a political party and join in the battle for a better mayor of Albany and for its transformation? There is no fear in love. Do you love your home and your neighborhood enough to set aside petty differences and join in the battle of Alicia Purdy for mayor and help me win? There is no fear in love. Do you love your family enough to push back your fear of the death and violence that has held you captive in the street and join in the battle for Albany and Alicia Purdy for mayor? There is no fear in love. Do you love the people in your ward enough to stop living in fear of political retribution or criticism or social media attacks and publicly support Alicia Purdy for mayor? Because there's no fear in love. You have a choice to make. Kathy Sheehan's Shantytown Shooting Gallery or Alicia Purdy for mayor in a transformed Albany. I'm going to ask you this again. What is it that you love enough to face your fear and stand with me and help me win? Come find me. Every day I set aside my fear and fight for this city because I love you, and that gives me courage. Will you fight fear with me? From a place of love for all that you hold dear in this city, we can do this together, and there is no fear in love. I love Albany. I want to see Albany thrive. I love my family. I want to see my family live. That is what compels me every day to confront my fear and fight for transformation in this city, starting with the people who lead it. We are in a state of emergency. The Shantytown Shooting Gallery we live in will only get worse, and the crime is seeping across the city and into the greater capital region, and we all feel powerless. But here's the thing. If you want transformation, you have to be willing to do something transformative. There is no fear in love. I am Alicia Purdy, and I'm running for mayor in the city of Albany, and I am not a slave to fear. Will you rise up with me? Whoever you are in Albany, wherever you are, however you live, whatever you think, will you stand with me and do something transformative? Have courage, my friends, and come find me. Message me. Come alongside me. Help me. I will fight, and I am not afraid, and I am fighting for you. I am fighting for myself, and I am fighting for the city, and I am asking you now to join me in the battle for our transformation in the city of Albany. I would be proud to stand next to you and fight for our transformation. Come and find me. I am Alicia Purdy. I am running for mayor in the city of Albany, and I am not afraid because I love my city and because I love you. Thank you for joining me.